Welcome to Homespun Humor with the Austins. Hello, I'm Brenda, and today I'm going to tell you a story about the recycling center. My husband, TD, takes our garbage to the recycling center. Attendants there are hired by the county to make sure everyone puts their trash into the correct bins. Heaven forbid if any plastic got mixed in with the cardboard boxes. Most of these attendants are elderly men who have retired from previous jobs. TD is an extrovert and easily engages in conversation with these guys. On one occasion, as my husband was conversing with an attendant, a man pulled up in a truck loaded with logs from a tree that he had recently cut down. "Where do you want me to put this wood?" he asked the attendant. "See that truck over there? It's mine. Just stick it in the back of that truck and I'll take care of it," the attendant replied. My husband, curious as usual, asked the attendant, "What are you going to do with that wood?" "That wood," the attendant said, "is from a cherry tree, and I make things out of hardwood in a shop in my backyard." "What kind of things do you make?" TD asked. "Oh, all sorts of things like bowls and such," the attendant explained. TD asked him, "Would you make a bowl for my wife? She likes crafty handmade things." "Sure," said the attendant. "I'll be glad to. It takes a few weeks to turn one and let the wood cure just right." So several weeks went by. Finally, TD saw the attendant and was given a beautiful wooden bowl. TD tried to pay the elderly man for his work, but was told, "No, this is a gift for your wife." We proudly displayed the bowl on a shelf in our living room. And the next time TD took trash to the recycling center, I sent along a thank you note expressing my gratitude on receiving such a fine gift as a hand-turned bowl made of recycled cherry wood. The elderly man was delighted to get the note. A few weeks later, TD did not see the elderly attendant and asked another attendant about him. He was told that the old man had fallen off a ladder and died as a result of his injuries. Oh, I was shocked and dismayed, yet at the same time pleased that I was the owner of one of the last bowls the old man had made. Months passed, then one day TD met another attendant who was selling honey from his own beehives. Knowing that I liked honey, TD bought me a jar. "Don't you want 2 jars?" the attendant asked. "No," TD replied, "I'll just get one. My wife is pretty picky about her honey." "Well, that honey is from blackberry blooms and poplar tree flowers," the attendant explained. TD still declined the offer. When TD brought the jar of honey home, I tasted it and immediately said, "This is some of the best honey I've ever tasted. It reminds me of the honey my brother brought back from Australia." "When you go back," I told him, "get me 2 more jars. I want to give one to my brother." So on his next trip to the recycling center, TD looked for the elderly attendant to get more honey, but didn't see him. He asked another attendant, "Where's the old man who was selling honey? I want to get some more for my wife." TD was then told, "Oh, that feller, he ain't here no more. He died." Upon returning home, TD told me the sad news. Apparently, I had received some of the last of that delicious blackberry popular honey. I told my husband in no uncertain terms, "Don't buy or accept anything else from those old men. Every time you take something from one of them, they drop like a swatted fly. You're just killing them all off." "I didn't kill them," TD said. "They just got recycled." Thank you for listening. Join me next time for more homespun humor.